Oh my god, it is so bright. It's so bright, chat. Yeah, you don't need filters anymore. I can hold on, let me turn off my own filters. You don't need filters anymore, chat. Oh my god, animatronic. Let's look at him. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's so tall.
I always come back.
Yes! They have the voice line. People want to see the Mori first.
Ordered the special.
Oh my god. He fucking turns you into an animatronic. Okay. Do we think his outfits are in the store? No, they're not. Yeah, so it was just a one-off with Arella's thing then. Let's look at his perks. You ready? We're gonna go through his perks, his power, and then after his power, we'll go through his add-ons, and we'll go look at the map. Okay. So first we got Phantom Fear. Wait, can we look at the perks like not at a tier like this? Here we go. Yeah. First, we've got Phantom Fear. You've always had a reputation for startling unsuspecting guests. When a survivor within your terror radius looks at you, they scream and you see their aura for 2 seconds. This perk has a 60-second cooldown. It's reverse scene partner. That's funny. Help wanted. Try as they might, you know how to stay one step ahead of your guests. When you damage a generator, it becomes compromised. When the compromised generator is completed, your successful basic attack cooldowns are 25% faster for 60 seconds. Oh my god, it's machine learning, but for save the best for last. Imagine stacking this with save the best for last. That's gonna be so good. Stubiffle builds coming in. Haywire, the animatronic. For some reason, machinery has a habit of failing when you are near. Exit gate switches with at least 50% progress regress at a rate of 50% of gate opening speed. While they are regressing, survivors see the exit gate lights flicker randomly. Another endgame build. Okay, so we got reverse scene partner, machine learning for Stabiffle, and another endgame perk. He is a 4.4 movement speed killer, but they did clarify that when he throws his axe, he becomes a 4.6 movement speed killer, so he doesn't stay as a 4.4. 24-meter tear radius, interesting, so a little bit stealthy. Let's look at his power. The animatronic lived to kill even when his mechanical costume became his tomb. Special ability, Fire Axe. The animatronic is armed with a fire axe. Oh, wow. Okay. The animatronic is armed with a fire axe that he can throw at survivors. If the axe hits a survivor, the weapon becomes embedded in them, leaving the survivor vulnerable. Survivors must remove the axe before they can be healed. So this is really cool, chat. They described in the live stream that he sticks the axe into your back, and he can grab the axe with it in your shoulder and lift you up onto his shoulder, so he can like pick you up instantly with a grab attack, which sounds honestly pretty fucking cool. Okay, special map features security system. At the start of the trial, 7 security doors are spawned randomly throughout the map. These doors can be accessed by both survivors and the animatronic, so survivors can pass through these doors, which is an interesting mechanic. Each security door has a camera attached to it. Interacting with the door gives the survivor access to the camera view, allowing survivors to cycle through every camera in the map, travel to the door they are currently looking through, and potentially reveal the animatronic's aura to the team. This is cool because the survivors have a battery system, and if they drain the whole battery, then it will cause them to lock down for 45 seconds, and survivors won't be able to pass through it, while Springtrap will be able to pass through it. Yeah, and you activate these terminals and you can literally spectate the whole map through security cameras as survivors, as if you were playing an actual Five Nights at Freddy's game. So survivor gameplay is actually going to be just like playing the video games. Using the cameras and doors too often will deplete the limited battery power available, forcing survivors to wait until the system reboots. The animatronic may travel between security doors with or without any battery power. If the animatronic enters a security door, they may choose to exit from any other security door in the map. That's pretty cool. Moving to a door already in use by a survivor will cause the animatronic to grab that survivor. That'll be a cool jump scare. Let's start with the add-ons. We got Rotten Pizza. Increases the duration of Killer Instinct from the axe by 50%. Pretty common. Restaurant Menu. The lamination is peeling and crusty. How appetizing.
Fun one.
Decreases the minimum time required to retrieve an axe embedded in the environment by 10%. Okay, look at the... That's cool. The look he did back at the screen. Help wanted ad. We all need a little help sometimes. While winding up an axe throw, see a preview of the starting trajectory. Okay, so that's just a typical brown add-on. Increases the time required for survivors to remove the axe by 10%. Employees would throw them over the rafters for a quick decoration. Increases the speed at which you travel through security doors by 20%. That's a good add-on. The badge comes with certain privileges for whoever carries it. When exiting a security door after a teleport, gain the undetectable status effect for 50% longer. So that means he gets it by default. Taken from Pirate's Cove, caught the animatronic that lived there. With an axe, when an axe hits a survivor, they gain hemorrhage and mangled for 70 seconds. Okay, I'm happy that they made it so that both of the status effects are in one add-on. When an axe is embedded in the environment, increases its area of effect radius to 250% over 3 seconds, decreases the duration of the area of effect by 50%. Okay, so it makes it incredibly large radius, but it doesn't linger as long, so it'll be harder to hit people. He tried to leave messages as a warning. He didn't last long either. Survivors within 12 meters of a survivor with an embedded axe gain the Oblivious, and if they're injured, the Broken status effect. Okay. He only takes 10 seconds to draw. While a survivor has an axe embedded in them, any rushed interactions they perform reveal their aura to you for 4 seconds. Huh. Purple guy drawing. Removing the axe from themselves reveals their aura to you for 4 seconds. That's a good add-on. Gabriel trusted the wrong grown-up. Now he's the star of the show. Increase the axe's weight while throwing by 100%. The axe's weight? Is that going to make it, like, super heavy and have less, like, trajectory arc? A pirate's hook that seems to be more menacing than playful. Players within range of an axe's area of effect gain 10% haste for 6 seconds. Players within range of an axe's area of effect. So you can speed up yourself or the survivors. Okay. Chica's bib. A good way to keep Mr. Cupcake from making a mess. Survivors within the axe's area of effect gain the exhausted status effect for 5 seconds. Worn strings that are off tune and liable to snap. Unlocks potential in one's aura reading ability. While moving between security doors, the repair progress of generators can be determined by the intensity of their auras. That's pretty good for a blue add-on. Yeah, they have one for each of the main 4. Freddys' hat, Foxy, Chica, and Bonnie's guitar. The blue ones. Isn't that cute? You got Freddy, Foxy, Chica, Bonnie. Loot bag. Open the bag and see what goodies are inside. While a survivor has an axe embedded in them, they gain the incapacitated status effect. Exit gates will be blocked for them. Endgame add-on. Endo CPU. Greater computing power for greater efficacy. While within the axe's area of effect, pallets, breakable doors, and generators break 25% faster. This effect lingers for 5 seconds after leaving the area of effect. Okay, that's cool. Celebrate poster. The celebration lasts all night or until no one is left. After an axe is embedded in a survivor, both you and that survivor gain 20% haste and vault 20% faster. This effect ends if the axe is removed. Wait, what? That sounds so fun. It makes you and the survivor faster while the axe is embedded. Both you and the survivor gain 20% haste and vault 20% faster. So you're just going to be speeding around the map chasing that one survivor. Embedded and survivor, both you and the survivor. Wait, what you could do is you could hit and run. You could just give them the axe and then go chase another person. This effect ends if the axe is removed or if the distance between you and the survivor exceeds 32 meters. Okay, so you can kind of do it. But that'll just make the chase really fun. Gaining control over the security doors is key to getting the job done. Your axe gains the ability to travel through security doors and will exit straight through the connected security door. Wait, is this add-on meant to snipe people across the map as you throw it through a security door? That would be so funny. Imagine you snipe someone by throwing it and it just teleports through the door. Iridescent Remnant. Molten metal in the right hands is the key to immortality. Yeah, they talk about Remnant in the lore a lot. Upon moving to a security door, windows and upright pallets within 16 meters of the destination door are blocked for 8 seconds. Oh, interesting. That's cool. That's a good add-on. And it's within 16 meters. Yeah, not bad. Collecting these tokens comes with a price. Faz coin. Upon throwing the axe, your tear radius is copied to the axe until it is reclaimed. You gain undetectable status effect for 10 seconds. Okay. So you can create 2 terror radiuses once 10 seconds runs out. Okay, chat, let's see. Oh.
Oh, what? It's not a permanent thing? Sad times. Or is it?
Oh.
No, it's not.
Another shot out
Don't do
confetti.
no confetti.
That's cool. They actually move around for a little bit. Okay, I'm at door
And then
6.
tell me.
Okay. Which door are we going
Oh,
to?
can I not walk through this? Okay, I think I'm at door 2.
Okay.
Currently. So we have to move to a different one.
Door 4.
4?
Yeah.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh my god.
Hello.
That's cool. Okay, we are in. Lethal would probably be really evil on this killer. I think that noise is when I'm being revealed by a camera, maybe. Take this gen so we get compromised. Thought I saw someone over here. I wanted to test to see if machine learning will apply alongside it. Oh! Oh my god! we found Wolfie. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine this chapter didn't get a survivor because we have 2 new ones coming after this. Bro, the undetectable lasts for so long with this add-on. Oh, nice. So what they did is they nerfed machine learning's haste from 10 to 8%. That way they could make it a 60-second perk again. Chase music, Pog. Oh. Okay. W-bot. The animation was a bit faster there because of the new perk. When you compromise a gen, just like machine learning, and a gen pops for 60 seconds, you have 25% faster attack speed. And I kind of want to see what that looks like when you ramp it up. Oh, interesting. Let's compromise this gen. The cooldown to recall your axe is a little bit long. That's probably the clunkiest part of his kit. Maybe they'll adjust that though. Who knows? So when the axe is in their back, you can actually grab them into a complete pickup, just like Wesker can. And then boom, they're on your shoulder. It's really cool. You could do that really quick. Seems like he's going to be quite strong, actually. And another thing is this killer has 2 movement speeds, so when you have your axe, you're a 110 movement speed killer. But when your axe is like, you know, not with you, you become a 115 movement speed killer. So you can use that to travel around the map quicker. I love the voice acting. Oh my goodness. Lighting is making it hard to see. Nice. Oh, okay. Amazing pickup animation. Nice. Okay, so we have machine learning again, and we have the 25% faster attack cooldown, which is basically like 6 or 7 stacks of say the best for last. So it's actually a pretty good perk. It just might not be the best perk on a character like Springtrap because he's ranged and he's a 110 killer. So this might be a situation where the killer's perks... Oh! No one saw that. I missed. It's definitely a bit harder to control the projectile. Oh. Okay. Yeah, you can feel the faster M1 recovery. I like that machine learning and this perk have the same cooldown. Oh, did the bot go in here? Seems like they're not really using the doors as much. It's nice that they gave a 110 killer, like, really good map mobility, though. Like, going through the doors are incredibly quick. And I have an add-on. The top green add-on makes it so going through the doors is 20% faster. And the other one increases the undetectable duration. Oh, nice. So it's like, it seems like the second you throw it, it's already on a downward arc. Like, the axe is really heavy. But you can reclaim it. And it can down. It doesn't just injure. When they were first revealing it in the dev live stream, I thought the axe could only injure them, which would make him a pretty difficult killer, because they were making it sound like you have to injure them with the axe as a 110 killer, and then when the axe is away from you, you can injure them as a 115, or you down them as the 115 M1 killer. And I was like, then he's just a ranged Legion that still has to down with an M1. Oh, weird. Alright, I forgot to reclaim my axe. That was my bad. Nice. Okay. This is cool. He actually seems like he's going to be a relatively strong killer. I was underestimating it. This is the first match I've played as him. I have not actually played a game yet. We've just been doing testing, trying to find like secrets of the map, testing out some of the perks and stuff like that, testing out how the power works. What we did find is that you can only interrupt people and grab them if they're going through one of the doorways you're traveling through. So if they were going through, this is door 1 right here. If they were going through to door 1, then I would grab them. But if they were going from like 2 to 5 while I was going from 1 to 6, you wouldn't see them in that office there. And we tested that a few times. So you only get to see the survivors if they're going through the same 2 doors as you. So like I'm gonna go from 5 to 7 here. If they were going from 6 to 2, I wouldn't see them even if we went through the office at the same time. But if you do go through the same doors, you guys already saw what happens at the start, actually. You get a free grab. And it's actually good it's that way because it's a free insta-down at full health on the survivor. So if it worked through any of the doors and it wasn't like the specific 2 doors, it would be kind of problematic, I think. Nice. Because, I mean, getting instant on like that often without anything you can do as survivor would be kind of frustrating on the survivor end. So I understand why it's so specific. On a survivor, they want to try to infinite the doors like the portals. Yeah, true. Can I snipe? No. Yeah, it's a very heavy projectile, so it's really not meant for sniping. Oh! Oh, nice! So if you go in behind them, it seems like you instantly grab them. Wait, so they can't use it like the portals. So you can't use these like the portals. If Springtrap comes in behind you, you just get instantly grabbed at full health, and you're dead. I didn't even have to choose a door. I was like instantly grabbing already. It's really hard to tell what part of the map I'm traveling to. I will say that much. Like it is quite hard to tell in that aspect. Oh, he's on my shoulder. I keep thinking like he gets teleported to the hook, and I think that's just because I've been playing too much 2v8. Oh, you can see the gens here. Okay. It looks like you can't see the finish gens, though. You got the Nancy bot. I don't know what made the Nancy bot vault into me earlier, but that was kind of weird. Nice. Okay, so it can go over things. I think the animations are a little iffy. Yeah, sometimes I can't tell when they're on my shoulder, but I guess that's because they want it to be a smooth transition to where you just come out of the thing and the survivor's on your shoulder already. Oh. Okay, and they can be grabbed off a door. We got to see everything this match. That was perfect. And now, the Mori.
I can taste the fear.
Amazing.